Mia LaRue is not the only African delegate, okay, to the Miss Universe pageant. But in today's video, I want to introduce you as well to the other African, or should I say Black African delegates, as well as Caribbean delegates. And the reason for that is we already know Black don't crack as well. They do have to tend to work twice as hard in these pageants just to stand out. So without wasting any further time, Angola is in the building, okay? And these are in alphabetical order, so this is in no order at all. And I've noticed some comments with regards to ratings. Those ratings are individual ratings. So let me know in the comment section if you want me to rate these guys. But Miss Angola is in the building, and her name is Nelma Ferrari, okay? And she says she's a 26-year-old from Angola with a degree in management and company administration, committed to social causes and volunteering, and with the dream of being able to contribute significantly to gender equality and reduce hunger. Next up is Bahamas. Miss Bahamas over here is Sylvanique Wright. Okay, she was born in 1992, so do the quick math. Let me know how old she is. And her bio says she is a passionate advocate for women's health and the founder of Women's Health Us First, a foundation inspired by her diagnosis with uterine fibroids, where she raises awareness about this condition and empowers women to prioritize their health. Come on now, Bahamas, we see you. Next up is, listen, this one was a surprise for me, Botswana in the building, our neighbor. Okay, the reason why it was a surprise, I didn't know Botswana was in the running. I had no idea. Most of the posts that I was seeing were about South Africa, of course, Chidima Adesina from Nigeria, and the Zimbabwean delegate. So definitely, hello, Miss Botswana, our neighbor over here. Her name actually is Dr. Thanolo Ketwile, and she represents Botswana, and she says, I'm an alumni of the University of Botswana, graduated with a Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, wow, and currently working as a general practitioner at the Princess Marina Hospital, focusing on women's health. I'm involved in humanitarian and philanthropic work. Man, what is Miss Botswana is absolutely a surprise for me. And let me tell you something, I've been following her on her Instagram. I see here she has a TikTok. I'm going to follow her there as well. She has quite the personality. I love it for her. Next, we jump over to the British Virgin Islands, and her name is Lowenfeld. Okay, she's 20 years old, and her bio says Lowenfeld is a visionary entrepreneur and a recent graduate in business administration, devoted to revolutionizing child self-esteem. Her mission is to empower the next generation by fostering confidence and resilience in every young mind she touches. But she misspelled the word touches, but that's okay. We'll skip past that. And if I go further, I think Cameroon, she is drop dead gorgeous. Wow, her name is Nora, okay? And she doesn't say much about herself. She's just passionate about art and culture. But Cameroon is French. I think, yeah, there's French, there's Cameroon French, and there's Cameroon English. So I'm not sure if this was a language limitation, if she's from the French side. Let me look at her name again. Nora Jikam. That is Miss Cameroon. Again, not much publicity I've seen on her, especially I would say on the Miss Universe page itself. I'm going to do a quick audit over there. I haven't seen her. This is my first sighting of her. Okay, next up, and this is why I wanted to do this video. Here we go. Next up is Miss Universe Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay, and her name is, I don't know if it's Ida or Ilda or Lilda Amani, and she represents the Democratic Republic of Congo, and she says she's a native of South Kivu in the Democratic Republic of Congo and is a beacon of hope in a region ravaged by conflict. I'm going to tell you again, another absolutely gorgeous lady. And as well, she goes on to say she has a degree in business administration and management, and she serves as an ambassador for peace and women's empowerment. She's not the first one with a business administration degree. Let's jump straight to Côte d'Ivoire, also known as the Ivory Coast. Her name is Marie Emmanuel. She's got nothing to say about herself in her bio. How far will that carry her? Then there is, next up we have, why am I laughing? Because this is now the most famous African country. Let me know right now, that is trending. So let me know in the comment section if you know why I'm saying that. But she is from the Equatorial Guinea, okay? Quite a popular country right now. But she is from, so her name is Diana Angono. She is a 25-year-old graduate in commerce and marketing, a finalist student in the business administration career. Is there a common pattern here? Let me know if you pick it up. With a career in modeling in Equatorial Guinea for 6 years, she is a mother of a 4-year-old boy, thus becoming the first Miss Universe. Equatorial Guinea. Okay, I guess she's I think they mean the first ever. I'm not sure, but I'll follow her journey. I mean, because her country is kind of trending right now, so I gotta keep my ears on the ground. Next, we have Miss Egypt, okay, and her name is Logina Salah, and she is a multifaceted individual whose impressive achievements span across multiple fields. As a finance graduate, mother, supermodel, TV presenter, life coach, makeup artist, and public figure, she has made significant roles, or should I say significant waves in each of her roles. Listen, let me tell you something. She has a skin condition called, why is this condition running away from me? She's absolutely gorgeous. She did not, okay, and I repeat, she kept her, is it vitiligo? She is showing off her skin condition, and I think this is great for Miss Universe. Do you know why? Because we also have Mia, who is hearing impaired. So this is going to be a tough race, okay? Because I see both of them making it in simply because underrepresentation, and I believe this is empowering to women suffering with vitiligo, which is the white patches around the skin, as well as anyone with hearing impairment. This is a first ever, so that's why I believe they will both go far, simply because of what they stand for. So I am going to be watching Miss Egypt closely as well, because hello, I want to see how far she will go. So shout out to her. Next up, we have, listen, she surprised me, okay? And she's absolutely gorgeous. Miss Universe France, Indira Ampiot, okay? Originated, I knew it. She originated from the beautiful island of Gaudeloupe, and I am a favorite ambassador of cultural diversity and the beauty of our French heritage. As Miss France, not Miss French. As Miss French, oh my God, as Miss France, I am actively engaged in raising awareness about important causes, particularly the fight against cancer. Hello, Miss France. You know what? Next up, Gaudeloupe, and her name is Coralie Deplan. I'm a solo and a dynamic young woman who, despite her ambitious side, remains very approachable and passionate about modeling since childhood. I love my photography and fashion, and my second passion, and not the least, is carnival. Okay. Next up is Guinea. Okay, not the famous Guinea. No, the other Guinea. Okay. Don't mix up the two. Her name is Sarah Ba, and Sarah Ba is the pioneering first Miss Guinea. Okay, there's so many firsts this year to grace the Miss Universe stage. Her platform, Empower Her. Hello, I'm actually a part of her WhatsApp group. Wow, what a surprise. Hello, ma'am. Hello. Yes, I've been a part of her WhatsApp group for years. I think I was one of the first pioneering members in there. Empower Her. She's a champion. She champions mental health, women's rights, and physical well-being, especially the abolishment of female genital mutilation. This 29-year-old African queen is pursuing a master's in business administration. There's more business administrators in here, while working with a nonprofit government organization that drives community empowerment through innovation. I will definitely be following her journey closely. Next up is, hello, Jamaica. We are in the beautiful island of Jamaica. Miss Universe Jamaica, Rachel Silvera. Rachel Joanne Rose Silvera, a passionate environmental advocate from Windsor Castle. I think she's the first one who talks about the environment in this group that I've covered so far, and is currently a third-year pharmacy student at the University of Technology. As Miss Universe Jamaica 2024, she founded initiatives like 876 Planet Jar. Okay, and that is Miss Jamaica in the building. Next up is Miss Kenya, and Miss Kenya is Irene Ngendo, and she combines her skills as a dancer, teacher, entrepreneur, software engineer. Irene Ngendo from Kenya is committed to youth empowerment through her initiatives Inspiring Revolution. Her work focuses on instilling self-belief through mentorship. That's a unique foundation that she has, a unique cause. That's a unique cause that she has. Malta is Beatrice Njoya, okay? And I am a 40-year-old single mother of 3. Listen, shout out to Beatrice. I will be following your journey really closely. And I work as a senior player risk specialist in the gaming industry. Come on now, Beatrice. Being a survivor of domestic, sexual, and emotional abuses, I advocate against all forms of violence against women together with local NGOs. Okay, Malta. Okay. Next up is Martinique. Okay. And her name is Catherine Edouard. Catherine represents Martinique. Hello, universe. Firstly, I am extremely proud to represent Martinique Island, located in the heart of the Caribbean. Also, my project for Voice for Change aims to promote the inclusion of children with intellectual abilities. Beautiful. Next, we have Namibia. Shout out to our other neighbor. You see, I'm so glad I went through this process, because guess what? We get to see who else is in the contest other than the 3 that seem to be more popular on the African continent. Miss Universe Namibia is Priska Anyolo. Priska Anyolo is a 28-year-old award-winning journalist, international model, and entrepreneur from Namibia. She's the proud owner of Elysian Beauty Parlor, where she's not just redefining beauty, but also empowering young women through job creation. She is beautiful, guys. She is beautiful. Shout out to Namibia. Next up is, we will go to Nigeria. Yes. We are not skipping past her. Her name is Chidima Adechina. And her bio says, at 23, Chidima is a driven LLB law student. What? Why am I pausing there? How are you a law student with fraud allegations from South Africa? You know what? This video is not about that, but wow, she doesn't say where she's studying though. Guess she won't be completing that LLB in South Africa. But you know what? We're not there. Okay, she's also an athlete and a champion of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Her life experience is marked by resilience in the face of rejection and abuse. Fuel her dedication to creating inclusive spaces through strength, unity, education, and inclusion. Chidima fosters belonging among individuals from diverse backgrounds, identities, and abilities. This initiative embodies her conviction that unity and inclusivity are pivotal to societal progress. Beyond advocacy, Chidima strives to contribute meaningfully to society through various inclusive endeavors, driven by her fervent vision for a brighter, more equitable future. Listen, she put that in every sentence, okay? She has 3 paragraphs here. She wants to make it loud and clear. She's aware of everything around her, and she's going to fight, okay? She's not going out without a fight. Next up is the Philippines. The Philippines? Wow, I would never have expected from the Philippines, but her name is Chelsea Manolo. I could be wrong, but she's dark-skinned, so I'll still read out her bio. Chelsea Ann Manolo represents the Philippines. I'm a firm believer in the saying that everything happens for a reason. And though it hasn't been an easy road competing and working at such a young age and working in the service industry, I believe that these experiences helped make me tough. Okay, she has a coded bio. We will get to know her along the way. Portugal, I see you. Ooh, and she is gorgeous. Her name is Andrea Correria. And she's passionate about creating positive change. I use my voice to advocate for mental health and empower those around me. My journey has been marked by overcoming challenges, and I believe true strength lies in authenticity. I am an intense but fun-loving woman. Yeah, she does look like she has quite the character. Listen, when you take these photos, you got to bring out your personality. As they say, a picture says 1,000 words. And listen, Miss Portugal, I can already see she has a character. We're jumping over to St. Lucia. St. Lucia, her name is Sky Forsher, and she is a cancer Let me say that again. She's a cancer genomics scientist who unlocked the doors to higher education through her commitment to sports, earning both her bachelor and master's of science degree in STEM fields. Congratulations, Miss St. Lucia. And I wonder which universities she went to. Senegal. Okay, I see you, Senegal. So Miss Senegal, her name is Fatou Bintou. Okay, and she has no bio. Senegal is French speaking again, so I'm not sure if that was the limitation with her not having a bio. Oh, I think their bios had to be in English, so maybe that was the limitation. Next up, ma'am, Miss Somalia, and her name is Khadija Omar. Wow. And she's Miss Universe Somalia, but she's based out of Toronto. Okay, at Khadija Omar's journey from the... Oh, I see how this works. Okay, so she made her way out of the Hagadera refugee camp in Kenya to become the first hijab Miss Universe Somalia. Is a powerful narrative of resilience and empowerment. After moving to Canada, she embraced her identity and founded K Amani. Okay, sister. Okay. I definitely will be following her closely. We already know Mia, okay? She gets an honorary mention, okay? Mia Leroux, of course, Miss Universe South Africa. Miss Leroux was crowned Miss Universe South Africa 2024 on the 10th of August 2024, breaking barriers as the first deaf woman to wear the crown. She was born in the Free State. Shout out to Free State. On the 20th of June in 1995 and she was raised in the Western Cape, South Africa. Wow, Mia. Yes, I predict Mia will make it top 30, top 10 because she is the first deaf woman, okay? Listen, Miss Universe is a business. There are sponsors involved. I think her story will go far. Next up is... Wow, Miss Switzerland is gorgeous. Miss Tanzania. I will say she's the only one in braids. Her name is Judith Peter Ngusa. Nothing wrong with braids, but I'm just pointing it out that she's the only one with braids. I don't know if she will maintain them the entire time she is there. Judith Ngusa represents Tanzania because what happens when it's time for styling of hair? They can't style braids unless it's putting them up in a bun. But she didn't do braids. She did cornrows. So I think for me, that presents a limitation. I would have loved it if she had done single braids. That way when they go do styling, because everyone gets their makeup styled and their hair styled, how do they style her braids? They're already set, okay? But you know what? Let me not tear down her hair because guess what? Miss Botswana said, I am here bold and proud, okay? So Miss Tanzania, her name is Judith Ngusa, and she's a fashion model, actress, and first ever mother to represent her country. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Next up is Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to Trini. And her name is Janelle Tongs. Janelle Tongs is a multifaceted individual with a diverse passion in healthcare, business, visionary arts, and philanthropy. She founded the Sprouting Onion. That is so funny. I like the name. Very creative in the branding there. A project inspired by her life experiences to empower others. Also aspiring to be a published author. I was going to say Sprouting Onion is actually an interesting name for a book title. Nice one, Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Next week, how did I know it was going to be Turks and Caicos? Turks and Caicos, Renee, how do I say her name? Renee Myers, okay. And Renee Myers represents Turks and Caicos Island. She's a 23-year-old, is a multifaceted leader, mentor, and a passionate advocate for gun violence, prevention, and awareness. Okay. Thank goodness for adding the word prevention and awareness with a background in law and politics. She has served as a youth parliamentarian and is also a proud Rotaractor. Let me tell you, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a tough one. Okay. Next up is who? Next up is the U.S. Virgin Islands. Okay. U.S. Virgin Islands. And her name is Stephanie Anduja. Okay. And she was born in Charlotte. Amali is a unlicensed, what am I reading? She is a licensed esthetician and pro makeup artist, and she's gorgeous, guys. She is passionate about servicing others and hopes that her life reflects that, especially working alongside the youth of the community. Have I reached the end? Absolutely not. Who do we have? Zambia in the building. Another neighbor. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm learning something. So she is Zambian, but she lives in Harare, okay? She lives in Harare, Zimbabwe. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, that's what it says in her location. So we have Miss Somalia who lives in Toronto, Miss Zambia who lives in Zimbabwe. Okay. Then her bio says her name is, I don't know how to say her name, guys. Oh, it's a typo. Oh no, she has a typo in her name. So it's spelled BRSNDINA instead of it being BRANDINA. So her name is Brandina Lubulu, okay? As a Zambian philanthropist, beauty queen, and advocate for women's empowerment with a dynamic career in, wait for it guys, business administration and a science technologist. Fun fact, I wanted to be a science technologist when I was in school. Way back. Next up is Miss who? Miss Zimbabwe. Ooh, okay. Miss Zimbabwe is Sakile Dube. Miss Zimbabwe is Sakile Dube, represents Zimbabwe. Sakile is a passionate healthcare advocate and fashion designer dedicated to promoting universal access to quality medical services while empowering youths through employment opportunities in her country. We've reached the end. I can't believe I managed to finish this off. I can't believe how long this video is. I'm going to try to edit it down. Thanks so much for watching. If you caught some of your favorites, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I absolutely appreciate it. I'll catch you on my next upload.